I know black. I know black. I know black. Imposible. I know black. I'm Dominican. I'm Puerto Rican. I know black. Be looking just like me.
Deny the fact they got African in their blood. If you know anything about geography, you know the Dominican Republic is here. You know what's right next door? Haiti. Don't get no blacker than that.
Si muy noir, un noir tú. Idiota, ya te dije, no negro, soy dominicano, ¿qué lo que?
What's up guys, it's your boy Lick. I'm back again with another interesting video. I really appreciate for the people subscribe to my YouTube channel. This is my second video. It's really amazing, your feedback, it's encouraging guys. So nowadays there is a topic where people from Dominican Republic are reclaiming not being black. So I got some videos from different platforms. Let's get into it and talking about it.
You are black, Papo.
I'm not black, Dominican.
Papo, you're black.
I'm not black, Dominican.
Papo, you're black.
No, I'm not black, Dominican.
Papo, you're not Dominican, you black.
I'm not black, Dominican.
You Dominican and black.
No, I'm not black, Dominican.
Okay.
My favorite is the Dominicans, right? Because they love to deny the fact they got African in their blood. If you know anything about geography, you know the Dominican Republic is here. You know what's right next door? Haiti. Don't get no blacker than that. They'll get mad if you ask them. You know what I'm saying? You walk up to them like, yo, what's up, man? You got any Haitians in your family? Ah, papi, I ain't no Haitian. I'm from the Dominican Republic. But let Barack Obama come on TV. Reparations for everybody, African descent, $100,000. Un momento, Papa, you know, my grandfather.
Do you think it's important to date inside your culture?
When I was a kid, my mom didn't want me dating nobody out my culture. She wanted me to do straight Spanish people and everything.
Fake black?
I am black. No, she didn't want me to. Yo, bro.
Oh, you Dominican. You're Dominican.
I'm Dominican.
I know black. I'm Dominican.
That makes
I know black, bro.
Yeah, me know black.
Chill. All Dominicans is black. All Dominicans is black. Don't do that. All Dominicans is black.
Sometimes life doesn't give you a choice, but what hell you are talking about you're not black even if you look black? You know, I know, understand there is some Dominican who look like totally white, but this guy, he's the one who said that his mom, he's the one who pushing him, don't date like black people. It's really crazy. You know, sometimes there is something we do in long way because our parents push us to do that. So you guys have to follow your heart.
Dominicans be like, I'm not black. Meanwhile, the picture of their abuelita in the living room.
Do you want to know why most Dominicans and Puerto Ricans, particularly the Afro-Latinos, the black Latinos, don't like to claim blackness or African or Afrocentrism? You want to know why? Because when slavery was going on, the breaking of the slave was so horrendous in the Caribbean, you couldn't imagine. Not to say over in the United States and in the southern plantations, we didn't have our fair share of nightmares. Best believe we did. But in the Caribbean, it was a totally different beast. We were in the Caribbean in 1555, and we got fucked up out there. Really fucked up out there. They put up something called the caste system, which is racial hierarchy. Did you know that? Spanish people, white Spanish people, then people born in New Spain of Spanish descent, mestizos, basically Spanish and Native American descent, Native American, then African. So don't tell me there's no such thing as a race thing in the Caribbean. There is. There's colorism, there's all of that. There's also some things where they want to perfect the race, basically. Don't date anybody darker, or Africano, or Negro. So you be careful of that. So that's taught in the Caribbean. Also, another factor is, because they were also very broken and suffering from self-hatred, what happens is, during the 1940s, 50s, and 60s, when a lot of people from the Caribbean were migrating, immigrating to America, what was going on in America at the time? Segregation, Jim Crow. The Civil Rights Movement was just starting to kick off a little bit. So a lot of our Afro-Latino brothers and sisters was witness what African Americans were going through. And you know what? They didn't want no piece of that. So to escape persecution, I'm Hispanic, I'm Dominican, I'm Puerto Rican. That's how it came to be.
I think this one is clear. So let's move to another video.
I was at work and someone asked, "Oh, what are you?" And I said, "I'm Dominican." And they're like, "Oh, so you're black." I said, "No, I'm Dominican." So have you ever wondered why so many Dominicans say, "I'm not black, I'm Dominican"? Trust me, it's not racism, it's just context. We all know in the US, black identity was shaped by slavery, segregation, and the civil rights struggle. But in the Dominican Republic, identity comes from mestizaje, which is a mix of African, European, and indigenous roots. So we have a mixture of all three. So here people say, I'm Dominican first, and everything else comes after. So I represent Dominican Republic, hence I'm Dominican. So in the US, race is often seen as black or white, but in the Caribbean, it's a bit more complicated. There we have morenito, indio, canela, trigueñito, blanco, rubio, and so we have multiple ways that people can describe themselves by the color of their skin, not by the race, ethnic, and all of that, or descent that they represent, because we identify as Dominican. The issue comes when people in the US expect Dominicans to fit into one racial category by forcing someone to adopt to an outside label that doesn't build unity, it more so creates conflict. Because I do not identify as black, I identify as Dominican because it's a mixture of three bloods. So by forcing me to fit into one category, you're asking me to renounce to my other blood, which is my European blood and my indigenous root. We are not denying that we have African blood. We are just saying that we are a mixture of the three, making us mestizo. So that's why we identify as the national pride as opposed to, "Oh, I am black." In the DR, we use black more so as the color of your skin. And here, it's more so to identify your race, your ethnicity, your descent. But in the DR, it's completely different. So instead of forcing someone to fit into your category, let's just let them identify themselves as they please. And that's going to build more unity amongst different cultures. Thank you.
Going to focus on is colorism. It is something that is killing people anywhere in the world. What I think right now is it's a unity. Even if you claim you are not black, you know in your heart you're black. But the problem is it that sin to be black, or is it that problem to be black? I know there is sometimes people claim to I am not black because they, there is some opportunity. There is racism people where you're going to get a job. They ask you, where you're coming from. When they found out you're from Africa, these guys, they have a bad background, their behavior, stuff like that. So, and then you claim that I'm not black. I'm from Dominican, because they know some Dominican people are from, Europe. You get job because of you're not black. But there is other people who claim they are not black because, they feel like I don't need to be black. You guys, I don't need to be black. So it's somehow tricky to know when someone say I am not black, the meaning. But for me, in my heart, colorism is something really bad.
This is the most senseless argument. As a black Panamanian that is not even black American, I see this and I find it weird. It's so weird. It's like, go to my country, go to Panama, and tell Panamanians I'm not black and Dominican. It's gonna be like, they're gonna look at you like you're an alien because it's weird. It's like, if a Jewish person said to you, I'm not Jewish, I'm Russian, I'm not Jewish, I am German, I never hear that from a Jewish person. Because if that's the race, that's the race. If somebody says, oh, I thought you were Jewish. Oh, yes, I am a German Jew. I am a Polish Jew. I'm an Israeli Jew. That's the same thing that I said when people ask me about, they question my race, because people ask me, I have an accent, you can hear it, right? So people ask me, what are you? I even get it from you guys, from Dominicans. Oh, yo pensaba que tú eras morena. Yes, yo soy morena. Yo soy morena panameña. Yo soy negra panameña. How about you? Oh, no, yo no soy negro, I'm not black. Yo no soy moreno. How you are not moreno when I can see it right here in front of me? The problem with you guys is that you conflate, or you think that being black is just being black American, and being black is not being black American only. Black Americans is black American, but black race is black race, which is everywhere. There's black people all over the world, not just in America. Why you don't want to associate yourself with black Americans? The ones that are in US, I do not know. I do not care. That's your problem. But it's still weird. I don't even want to say mean things at this point. It's just absurd to me, in my opinion. There's a lot of like deep-rooted issues with your colorism and your racism and all of these things that I don't want to address, because you Dominicans, you never want to address the deep-rooted race issues that you have in your own country, and you want to bring that up here to America, to the United States, and you want to disassociate from the stuff that you go through in your country, and then you want to call it nationalism. We are nationalists. We are proudly nationalists. It's stupid, in my opinion, but just my opinion. And then it's just kind of weird, in my opinion, that you look like me and you're going saying to others, no, yo soy moreno. Yo no soy moreno, yo soy dominicano. Yo no soy moreno. No, moreno no. Yo no soy moreno. Eso suena raro, bien rarito. Suena como que no quiere ser moreno. That's my opinion. That's how it sounds. It sounds like you don't want to be black. The fourth country in the world with the highest number of black people, and this is what you hear. I'm not black and Latin. I'm Dominican. The fourth largest black population in the world.
She made this clear. If Dominican Republic is one of the countries with the highest number of black people, this is why when you do video about black, you get harsh comment about that, because many people, they know Dominican is a country of too many black people. That's why, yeah, but you have to accept that, guy.
Si muy noir, un noir tú. Idiota, ya te dije, no, negro, soy dominicano, ¿qué lo que? Garo caca, et puis moi soy haïtien bleu. No, todos los haitianos son negro. And all Dominicans are black.
I know black. Imposible. I know black. I ain't Dominican. I ain't Puerto Rican. I know black. Be looking just like me. Be having the same hair. I be touching it like, it's not the same. It's not the same, papi. It's not the same. They try to salsa that shit off. I be like, no, it's not the same. I know black. Negro, nunca. I know no, nunca. I know black. I'm like, no, you black. No. I know black. Dominica. I go, I know, but you're black. No, papi. I know black.
I'm black and you are too. Okay, so I saw this comment and I was like, that's so weird. Black people have never told me I'm not black. I go onto his page. He's a black Dominican who swears he's not black. I thought that he was a black American. I thought he was a black American, because you know how sometimes there's discourse like, oh, mixed people aren't black. I thought he was one of those. No. I think he's upset because he's like, why are you claiming to be black? Maybe because I am and you are too. Sir, you're black. And the sky is blue. My nails are pink. That pot right there is green. What are other facts? Oh, Haitians are Latinos. That one's gonna piss him off.
In the Dominican Republic, there is a hierarchy of skin color. There is a hierarchy of skin color that determines what kind of education you're gonna have, what kind of health access you might have, and then you add on top of that the fact that there's also a hierarchy of citizenship, right? So it's an intersection, right? If you are a dark-skinned Black person, but you are, say, from the US and you have citizenship, right? That blue passport gives you a certain privilege. But if you're somebody who's a dark-skinned person who doesn't speak Spanish and also doesn't have a passport, either from the US or the Dominican Republic, you're at this intersection of so many different kinds of harm.
Guys, some people, they do video for jokes about this. I am not black, I am, but what I realized after this video I've been watching, for whole months about I am not black. Some people claim you are black, and others claim I am not black. So there are some people take it as serious, and others it's a joke for them. But what I see behind, there is something which is not good. Colorism. It's killing people. But when you feel like you are black in your heart, accept that. If you feel you're not black, it's okay, it's up to you. But what is really true, if you're black, you're black. If you're not black, you're not black. This is what I have to say. Thank you guys for watching my video. I really appreciate your support. Please subscribe if you're not. Give us comment, share the video to your other friends so we can have like a big family. See you on another video. Bye. Ciao, ciao. I love you guys.